From Outpost Gray, we provide you the CyberFed News Roundup. Tech news that matters.
Hello and happy December 9th, 2022. I'm your host, Jack Scott, and today I'm going to provide you the CyberFed News Roundup for the week of December 5th. Let's get into it. Switzerland is considering adding a mandatory duty to report cyber attacks amendment to its Information Security Act in the wake of a ransomware attack that affected Swiss port flights at the beginning of 2022. The Swiss parliament is considering adding an amendment to its Information Security Act. This will require organizations to report a cyber attack to the National Cybersecurity Center. Matt Martson, the vice president of technical account management at Tanium, said in a statement that while, quote, intel information has been occurring, the new policy will require a full disclosure of the incident on the network, end quote. He said that additional funding needed to be secured as quickly as possible for this initiative to work. The clock is ticking for federal agencies to report asset inventory to CISA. According to a guidance published by FISMA on December 2nd of this year, all federal agencies are required to report 80% of their asset inventory to CISA no later than 23 September 2023. The process to conduct an asset inventory on a network is very time consuming, and the latest guidance recommends agencies utilize automated versus manual reporting. The recommended automated process is the Continuous Diagnostic and Mitigation program called the CTM. There are third-party mitigation tools available, but the agency that wants to use them must receive approval to use them through CISA. The CDM tool provides an easy way for agencies to track their progress and facilitate the visibility of the agent's network for CISA and OMB. In a statement with the guidance published on December 2nd, OMB states that, quote, they continue to refine and update metrics to assess agencies' protections from threat actors, end quote. Last Tuesday, the newest amendments to the NDAA of fiscal year 2023 includes a slew of cybersecurity laws to help increase America's overall national security. More political leaders are getting on board to support cybersecurity initiatives. This is witnessed by the new legislation being proposed in the current NDAA. Some of the provisions within the NDAA include a cyber funding inclusion to beef up overall DoD cyber operations. This will include $44.1 million in funding for Cybercom and their hunt forward operations, and another $56.4 million for their joint cyber architecture development. Another attention was given to emerging technology, particularly AI and machine learning, by providing a roadmap for organizations to increase overall defensive and offensive operations to increase overall national security. Twitter is back in the news, and lawmakers are raising concerns about its impacts on national security. Leaders within the House Intelligence Committee wrote Twitter's new CEO, Elon Musk, addressing their concerns about China and its impacts on America's national security. Lawmakers believe there is a genuine concern about China and the PRC leveraging Twitter to spread disinformation and sow discord among the American people. The letter to the CEO asked if he knew that China's manipulation campaigns were state-sponsored or if it was a smaller threat group. China is known for large-scale and disruptive disinformation campaigns that turn into misinformation, creating confusion and eventually sowing discord among the targeted governments, as we saw during the 2016 elections. The letter from the lawmakers asked for a response by Musk no later than December 31st. That concludes your CyberFed News Roundup for the week of December 5th. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this episode out with others. You all are the best, and I'll see you next week.